Katie, thank you. Crews in Rutherford County handled dozens of crashes alone today just in that county caused by the weather. Fox 17 News' Karen Aguilar live tonight in Murfreesboro, where drivers are now watching for the slick spots because of the thawing and then refreezing.
Yeah, Scott, and something especially that you should be worried about is black ice, which is hard to see, especially at this time of night. And talking about those crashes, Rutherford County EMA officials report that at least 19 people have been hurt, including one that we saw on the interstate not too long ago. Now, I want to show you the road conditions on this secondary road. It's still untreated. You can see that the snow is piled up. We have seen some cars drive by here, regardless whether or not it is untreated. And, you know, again, a main concern is black ice because, of course, that leads to accidents. And speaking about accidents, I want you to take a look at your screen to what we saw earlier regarding that crash on the interstate. Right before you get to Medical Center, that's where we were heading towards. There was a bad wreck and crews were on scene clearing the debris and towing the cars. Rutherford County EMA officials tell me that's one of at least 24 accidents that have happened today. That number, of course, could rise overnight. Daniel Marecki tells me you really need to listen to some solid advice he's about to give, so listen.
People stay off the roads, you know, driveways, parking lots. Give these guys time, give us time to get the ice melt down, get the lots plowed. I mean, we've known about this storm for a week and a half, 2 weeks now. Mm-hmm. You know, if you didn't have everything you need, you know, you don't need to be out.
Me and my photographer, Patrick, had to be out, and we, of course, we saw how the conditions were, and we went down a curvy road on the interstate, and we had to be careful to avoid getting into an accident. Patrick was driving really, really slow. As Rutherford County EMA officials say, that's the best thing to do. You should really stay home tonight if you can, and if you are going to be out in these conditions like I am right now, it's extremely chilly. I was just shivering before you guys started tossing to me, so just wear those double layers. But again, stay home if you can. Reporting live in Murfreesboro, Karen Aguilar, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Karen, thank you. Our live team coverage continues now in Crossville, where law enforcement on the plateau says it's getting colder. Code Red meteorologist Brett Luna is up there at the Buc-ee's, and Brett, it's always colder at the top of the hill.
Scott, you are absolutely right on that. It is cold up here. And, you know, we had a little bit of the snowfall, obviously, up here. I'd say probably about 2.5, maybe up to 3 inches or so when I was checking it earlier. Right now, though, not seeing any sort of snowfall, nothing going on. It's been pretty calm and quiet for the past few hours. We're not out of the woods yet, though. I know Katie's been talking about it earlier today, too. We are going to see some of this that melts during the daytime hours over the next few days refreeze as we head on into the overnight hours tonight. But we've been at Buc-ee's a lot of the day, and we've been talking to drivers that have been traveling through this area. And one of the drivers we spoke with, he is traveling up from Georgia, and he was saying that as he was making his trip up here, the closer he got to this area, he was seeing some drivers kind of trying to lose control just a little bit.
I seen a lot of people, main thing was switching lanes, hitting the snow that's in the center and almost spinning out, and going up the mountains. A lot of the tractor trailers couldn't make it up it.
And he had a really cool Jeep. You can see that right behind him right there. So he was well equipped for this winter storm. But the same messaging goes, you know, if you don't have to be on the roads, just don't be out on the roads. And like I was just talking, over the next few nights, we are looking at the possibility for some of this to refreeze, especially on some of the secondary roads, and that will lead to some black ice concerns on some of those roadways. Reporting in Crossville, Brett Luna, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.